Davidson Plum Jam. It's easy to make and mouth-wateringly delicious. And the fruits come from an Australian native rainforest tree, the Davidsonia puriens. So it's officially bush tucker. Though it's not a member of the plum family at all, it just looks like them. And just look at how succulent they are. Always very juicy with amazingly bright red flesh. But beware, they are as sour as hell. Nothing like Northern Hemisphere plums at all. So in making Davidson Plum Jam, you'll need plenty of sugar to counter the acidity and bring out the fabulous taste. So, to work. After you've washed them thoroughly, you'll need to pull out the pips, which are in 2 halves. Then pop them in a blender, skins and all, and ensure they're completely mashed to an overall soft pulp. You'll need to weigh your plums first, so you can then measure out an equal amount of regular white sugar. Now for those who think raw sugar is better, well, I disagree, as the purity of the white sugar allows the full colour of the plum to shine through. Now it's time to get the jam cooking, so choose a pot with plenty of capacity and mix the two together. Use only stainless steel containers while making this jam, as the fruit is so acidic that it will draw a metallic taste out of aluminium or iron pots. Set it at just a medium heat so as not to burn the fruit, and stir the ingredients together. Wow, just look at that colour. That's not enhanced colour, that's real. The sugar will soon dissolve. Then, once it's up to a rolling boil, you'll need to let it cook for about 30 to 40 minutes, stirring regularly. The amount of time you need to cook will depend from batch to batch of fruits. Some may only need 25 minutes or so, while others might need up to an hour. You'll know when it's ready by doing the cold plate test. Put a ceramic plate in the freezer to cool, drop some jam on it, and pop it back in the freezer. After a minute or so, it will have cooled enough for the push test. If it crinkles and holds, then it's ready, like this one. If by chance it's not setting, then you can add pectin, which will help it set better, but in this case we don't need to. Now, while the jam was cooking, your freshly washed jam jars will be warming in the oven, ready to receive their luscious new contents. Then a disc of baking paper on the top to minimize air contact, and on with the lid, then leave to cool. Davidson Plum Jam is quite probably the tastiest bush tucker you'll ever eat. Fresh sourdough bread with lashings of butter and even more lashings of fresh jam is a treat to indulge in. Sweet and sour all in one, absolutely delicious.